Welcome to the Untrapped podcast, where we give motivational and inspirational tips about life, small business, wisdom,
health, wealth, finance, relationships.
It's about being the best you that you can possibly be. Hashtag Untrapped. Welcome to the Untrapped podcast. I am your host, Keith Kelfus.
It's Keith Kelfus with the Landscaping Employee Trap. I want to ask you a question. Are you frustrated with trying to figure out how to schedule your business, how to schedule all these meetings and jobs with all these clients? Are you writing it down on pieces of paper and then losing it and then flipping around, going crazy in your truck trying to find it? If you're anything like I was, because that's how I was, it can be absolutely frustrating. And if your business is starting to grow and you're not organized, you're going to fail quickly. And I want to teach you my system of how to be so meticulously organized that you know where you're going to be down to the minute next month on a Thursday at 3:20 p.m. that you're going to be so punctual that you're going to knock your clients' socks off and blow them away, get tons of referrals, and just really explode your business. So this is what I call a real-time philosophy. I'm going to teach you how, and I'm going to teach you why it's so important. You're going to need two things. You need your iPhone. I know you got one, or you got an Android. If you got an old flip phone, you're not going to be able to even be competitive. And you need a pair of Bluetooths. I got the Bluetooth HBS 750s. I got these things from eBay for $50. And all my buddies who own businesses have them too, and they swear by them. These things are going to double your income, and I'll tell you why. Because now you're hands-free, and you can run everything right off the phone. So in a minute, I'm going to flip the phone around, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. But first, I'm going to run you through it right here live so you can see how to do it. So when the customer calls, you pick it up. Bluetooth, so-and-so landscaping, can I help you? Hold the phone in your hand in front of you, and then you're going to be taking down all their information and typing as they're talking real time and building a whole Rolodex of information of all your clients. Then you're going to save it, open up the calendar, and book them for a meeting right on the spot, sync to the cloud, backed up on Google Calendar. Let me flip the phone around and show you how this is going to change everything for you and really take away the frustration. It's totally easy once you get it, and you're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to be the most organized person that you know. Okay, here goes. Okay, here we are. Phone rings. I've got an Android. If you've got an iPhone, modify that to make that work for you. And when the customer calls, you got to have a Bluetooth for this. Pick up the phone. Hi, this is so-and-so landscaping. Can I help you? Instantly X out of that call, menu back, and go to your contact list and click add. Now they start talking. You say, hi, so-and-so landscaping. Can I help you? They say, yeah, my name is so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. I need some landscaping, blah, 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 blah. Whatever they say, you say, great. And they say, you say, well, what was your name again? Oh, my name is Jan. And your last name was? Jan Smith. Okay, type that in real time while you're on the phone with them and start taking down their information. And okay, what's your project? What do you need done? What can we do for you? How can I take care of you today? You know the rap. So they start talking and telling you what they need done. Let them go through their whole spiel. Ask them any questions you need to ask them. And then you say, when they're done talking, you say, okay, awesome. Now, what's the best phone number what is the best phone number to reach you at? Now, they think you have caller ID. Oh, the one I called you on. You say, okay, so, and our area code here is 586. So, 586, and they'll chime right in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As they're saying their information, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You say it under your breath as though they think you're writing it down. So they know, because if you just pause, they're going to be like, are you still there? So you take in all their information. Sometimes I actually ask them for their email address on the phone if I can kind of calibrate to that customer and chance it. But sometimes it's kind of unprofessional. But when I am on the job site with them and I do build and establish rapport with them, I do ask them for their email address, and you're really going to need that in the future when you get into email marketing. Having a huge email list is huge. So make sure you get their email address. So I'm still on the phone with them in real time on my Bluetooth with my phone out in my hand. I do this crazy crap when I'm driving, man. But okay, address. Okay, now we do have navigation,
But what is your address so we can come out and give you an estimate? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lake Shore Lane. So when they're saying it, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lake Shore Lane under your breath. It's an old telecommunications trick that when you speak it under your breath while you're on the phone, they do hear that they think you're writing it down. And let's say it's in Walker, whatever that means, Walker Lake, Michigan. You get the zip code. Okay, so now you got all their information right there, locked and loaded. Click save. You say, awesome. Let me pull out our schedule. Go back to home screen, schedule, calendar, and take a look at what dates are most convenient for us to come by and give you an estimate. Okay, great. If you go back to June here, you see we're just swamped out. Very organized. I know it's exactly going on to the minute, and all these things are filled to the brim with 20 different things. I know what I'm doing down to the minute, constantly. Okay? Now, moving into July, let's just say, okay, great. I have Friday and Saturday morning. Are you an early bird or do you prefer evenings? Oh, morning is best for me. If today is Thursday, say, okay, I have tomorrow morning, Friday at 9 a.m. open. How does that work for you, Jan? Oh, that's great. Press plus. Go and add her in the schedule real time, right on the spot. Quote, Jan Smith. Okay? 9 a.m. Locked and loaded. Boom. You can go fill out other stuff right there when you get off the phone. Save. Boom. It's in your schedule. Quote Jan Smith, 9 a.m. Now, whenever I go there and I book that job, say if I go there the Friday the 18th and I book it for the next day the 19th, right there I pull out my phone in front of the customer, and I don't just pull out my phone and start doing this in front of the customer. I let them know. I said I keep everything, my whole business I run off my phone, so I'm pulling out my schedule right now to put you on the schedule. Because if you pull out your phone in front of the customer and you start doing a schedule, they're going to think you're all of a sudden like you're a nutcase or you're ADD and you started texting in front of them. So communicate, let them know, okay, well, I keep all my calendar scheduling on my phone. Let me put you in the schedule right now and pencil you in. So Jan Smith project right in front of the customer. If it's $500, I put that total right in there. And any other notes when I get back in my truck. 9 a.m. Save. Boom, locked and loaded. If you got multiple stuff at noon, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm so habitually into doing this that I got stuff in here that has nothing to do with business, everything you could possibly schedule. I mean, I live and breathe by this thing, and this really frees up a lot of emotional energy for you because you're going to be able to sleep at night and say, oh my God, what do I got to do tomorrow? I got to remember this. I got to remember. Screw all that. This is what smartphone software is for, is to be able to allow you to compete at the highest level. So, yeah, and if you try to buy a planner and all that stuff and write it all down, I don't know, if you want to be in 1980, go for it. But I mean, Google, everything syncs up to the cloud. This is the way to go. So that's the way you do it. All right.
You got to do this thing. Try it out. You're going to love it. I can't think of anything else better that would work than that. And it's going to be frustrating in the beginning. When I first started doing it, I could only get down half the customer's information. I kept having to ask them to repeat it, and I would get frustrated. But as you learn how to do anything, like, I don't know, learning how to turn on a computer, whatever it might be, as soon as you learn how to do that and you assimilate in your brain, it becomes like second nature, like playing a piano with both hands or something. And boom, you do it so fast that you're just taking down all their information. Now I have a Rolodex in my phone of over 1,700 people stacked with emails and everything, and the entire campaign for the marketing is run off the phone too. Because of that Rolodex that I've created that really takes down all the customers' information, it's like a habit that makes you successful. So check it out, and I'm going to put out more how-to videos, specifically nuts and bolts of what to do. No more of, all the philosophy stuff. That's great, but these videos are going to show you exactly what to do to get it off the ground and to make it work. Keith Kelfus with the Landscaping Employee Trap. Go get it done. Here it is. You got to do this thing. Try it out. You're going to love it. I can't think of anything else better that would work than that. And it's going to be frustrating in the beginning. When I first started doing it, I could only get down half the customer's information. I kept having to ask them to repeat it, and I would get frustrated. But as you learn how to do anything, like, I don't know, learning how to turn on a computer, whatever it might be, as soon as you learn how to do that and you assimilate in your brain, it becomes like second nature, like playing a piano with both hands or something. And boom, you do it so fast that you're just taking down all their information. Now I have a Rolodex in my phone of over 1,700 people stacked with emails and everything, and the entire campaign for the marketing is run off the phone too, because of that Rolodex that I've created that really takes down all the customers' information. It's like a habit that makes you successful. So check it out, and I'm going to put out more how-to videos, specifically nuts and bolts of what to do. No more of, all the philosophy stuff. That's great, but these videos are going to show you exactly what to do to get it off the ground and to make it work. Keith Kelfus with the Landscaping Employee Trap. Go get it done.